Hi friends, it's day 18th of the imperialist war on Iran. This week I have been spending a lot of time on the streets of Tehran. I go out driving around during the day and I go out to be with the crowds in the main city squares at night. The streets are visibly busier in Tehran. It's very pleasant actually compared to the last 2 weeks, which was quieter in the city. It's much more pleasant to have this sense of normalcy back on the streets. This is the last week of the Iranian year. It's the last week of Ramadan. On Friday is Nowruz, it's the Iranian New Year. And I've been seeing people trying to have a semblance of normalcy by going out, doing what they always do on these last days of the year, which is go out and buy stuff to prepare for Nowruz, to do their Eid shopping, as we say, their New Year shopping. And also at night times, the main city squares have been full of crowds every single night for the last 18 days since the beginning of the war. Now, this week I've been trying to go out and witness these crowds because I feel like there's something important happening on the streets of Tehran and other cities on these nights, and I need to be a part of it. Now, because I don't look like a die-hard fan of the Iranian government, I get asked a lot, especially by different kinds of media that are covering the crowds or the general mood, domestic and foreign media. I get asked a lot why I'm there, why I'm out. And I always struggle to find the words, not because I don't have them, but because I feel like it's very simple. Everything seems very simple to me these days, especially. Nothing is ever simple when it comes to Iran, but these days, being inside the country has helped me to see how simple things are. My land, my country, my people are under attack, and I feel like all of the different kinds of ways that we were divided before have all been lifted, and we are suddenly one. Now, not everyone may feel this way, and not everyone goes to the streets at night, but that's how I feel. I feel like we are all one, and we are all one with this land. At least those of us who are out on the street, we understand the urgency of the moment we're in, and we understand the need to protect our country because this is an existential war on Iran. I feel lucky that I'm not so consumed by hate that I won't be able to recognize that my fate is not separate from everybody else's here, be it the people who are in the streets or the ones who aren't. If there's one thing that I'm sure of, is that once this war finally ends, we are going to continue to decide as a society how we're going to move forward, and that is not going to be determined by anyone from the outside.